You intrigue me. Your articulation is reminiscent of Poe when you describe.
Or who best describes those types of affairs than Poe?
Or when you spoke of how you strangled the man, and you felt his trachea break, and the saliva started entering his airways, and the lack of oxygen dimmed his eyes into unconsciousness.
Must you be so overt in public? I barely know you to trust you aren't trying to oust me.
Does your brother know that you strangled that man? Did your school know you buried someone?
I mean more that you being very explicit and loud to people that may hear.
I think you're safe.
I see that handkerchief embroiled with an M.A. in your pocket. But you called yourself Megan Butcher, so the M.A. must stand for a name you'd rather not own, I'm taking. Maybe a Megan Astor? The heiress of the Astors?
For a teacher, you do seem to be sharper than most. Though from your writing and how you've not been entrapped by the authorities, I suppose it makes sense. But I know you have your limits. Otherwise I wouldn't be here.
We all have our limitations. I suppose yours is as far as your father's money.
Now, interestingly, limitations can be bypassed. For instance, if you were to lose your index finger somehow, the brain instinctively bypasses the use for it and transfers it to the middle finger. So, writing, which you love, is still possible, along with all the other after-school activities you do. Anyway, where are my manners? Let's get back to why we were here then. So you want my help? Yes?
Yes. Why did you do that?
If life were predictable, it would cease to be life and be without flavour.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Perfect. So what I propose is that the best way to learn is to make it a sort of game.
A game.
But I think we make ourselves better by having another at our heels.
So you propose a competition?
I don't want to sit on the sidelines in your endeavours. Games are what make it worth it, Alistair.
So be it. What's the first step to this serial killing game?
You see, you're branding yourself as genre before you even figure your individuality out.
Begin with an individual, and before you know it, you've created a type. Begin with a type, and you find you've created...
Yeah, Fitzgerald, how uncouth.
You're not the only one with quotes, you know. I read too.
How quaint. The mouse wants to play. I made the first move, it's your go. Be elegant.
Hard to do so with my hand in the
Oh,
state.
don't be so effete. It's only a proximal flanks dislocated from the index metacarpal. Should we say 1 week? Yeah, same time. Have fun.